Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are here for another round of racing this week. We are at Monza. We're just about to get started here. Should be a really fun race today. It is the Temple of Speed. As always, I am your commentator, Iverzim. I am joined here by Stinky, but he is helping make sure things actually happen and run smoothly, so he'll be joining in sparingly when he can. Let's take a look. Oh, that's rain. That's a lot of rain.
That's not a little rain.
Oh,
That's
okay.
rain.
Well, that's wet. That's wet tires rain. I hope our racers practiced
I don't
for
think
this.
that's been updated yet.
That hasn't been updated. That's not 15% humidity. Okay. All right.
That's 100%.
That's 100% humidity.
100% chance of
Okay. Well, this will be quite exciting then to see 90% humidity out there on the track. Okay, I wish all of our racers the absolute best of luck today. Everyone is on wets, as is expected. I'm gonna bring up just the full track map then, I think, and we're gonna hide that. We're actually gonna put the lap data on for now. There we go, I like that. That's good for now. We're gonna have a couple of overlays popping up here in just a moment. Ooh, yeah, it looks slick out there. I am so sorry to everyone that's out on track today. I wish you all the best of luck. It'll be great. I'd like to see it. We're gonna have some excellent driving on the track. We're manifesting it now. We're gonna see some beautiful turns, some excellent overtakes. We're gonna see wonderful lines. We're manifesting it. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. You ready for it, Stinky? Stinky's ready for it.
I am.
He's ready for it too. Ooh, I'm nervous.
The leaderboard will pop up
Once the race starts. Yeah. I'm not worried.
I find it interesting that it says 90% chance of. It's definitely raining.
It's 100% raining. Yeah, it's 100% raining. So do you think we'll just see like wet? If it lightens up, maybe intermediate?
I don't know.
Probably not though, because it's 27 laps. So we only have
It's wet.
so much. It's wet. It's really wet. It's curl up with a book and a nice fire wet, you know?
Exactly.
I don't want to go outside. Maybe if you're young and dumb like me, run around out there for a little bit just because you can. Well, and we're also in year 10 of a drought over here, so it's, welcomed in a different way.
Yeah, what is this? What is this coming out of the sky?
I don't know. I've never seen it before. It's new to me. It's new to me. Yeah, and there's a hurricane off the southern coast of Baja right now. Crazy weather happening around the world. But that's right here. We're in Monza and it is raining, so we're gonna live here for a moment. Ooh, God, I'm scared. It'll be good. It'll be good. Good turn one. All right, a couple seconds to go here. Finishing up our last drivers lining up here onto the grid, and then we will be away. The suspense, the lights out. Oh, I hear it. There it is. There's the cars. Ooh, don't drive backwards. Nope. Okay, so we got a drive-through penalty from Fallen. All right. Ooh, it looks like we have a Ferrari off track there. A little bit of contact. A little bit off track. Oh, get through it, guys. You got this. Okay. So far, so good. So far, so good. Okay. That's good. I like that. I like that. We got it. We're doing good so far. It looks like Miller has fallen 2 positions here. Currently in number 3. Well done. And Fabry in 1 and 2. And it looks like we have an okay start. The Nation is out. I think that was our Ferrari driver that spun initially. Okay, this is good. We're off though. It looks like we've all settled in. Everyone's doing okay so far. We're gonna hop into a different camera view so we can take a look at this nice straight here. Ooh, a little bit out there. So this is definitely gonna change a lot for some of our racers. And I hope things went well for them in practice. I hope this potentially was considered. I'm sure it wasn't. Or, well, I wouldn't have considered this because I just hate practicing in the wet. I'll speak for myself. I shouldn't speak for others. I hate practicing in the wet because I hate driving in the wet. So I just avoid it at all costs. All right. Miller settling into 4 right now. A lot of action here from the front. And there we have that overlay up. All right. Limp in first, Fabry in second, Hyper in third, Miller in fourth. Ooh, that's sleek. That's okay. I don't mind that it randomly popped up. We're glad that it's there. We're glad that it's there. Okay. We got to keep an eye out on the middle of the pack as well, because they're pretty close. All right. Ooh, the excitement is in the air. I'm baited. I have bated breath because we have 25 laps to go. It is still pouring.
Yeah, and it seems like we only had the one DNF.
Just the one DNF, which is really it's
there was
unfortunate.
A lot of pushing.
It's unfortunate. Yes, I hate to see racers not finish. I'm glad that things worked out well, all things considered. That it's pouring rain and we're at Monza, the temple of speed.
Yeah.
So it could have been worse.
Double of speed in the rain.
It could have been worse. All right, we are on Miller right now.
Yeah, this is a good spot. It looks like Limp has pulled away a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. I mean, he's a fast driver. And when you kind of let him go and get things going, he is out there, and he's fast. He's really fast. Which is impressive to see. Ooh. Alrighty. Fastest lap now from Limp, which I believe you already had it. Okay.
Yeah.
See, that pit's always a bit hairy to me.
Sadly, the double Jonas
bit.
is because of somebody's running the same number.
We got 2 people running the same number.
Yeah,
No, that's okay.
They're not supposed to be.
That's okay.
I could try to figure it out. Go to them. Yeah, we're on them right now, right?
8, 7, and 8. KGB
Go
Daddy. So we have Yoik, KGB Daddy, and then Toby as Jonas and Jonas.
Okay,
so KGB is Jonas, so then Toby is second Jonas. Okay.
And his number is what, 37? Alright,
that will get fixed. Okay.
Oh,
okay. We'll find out some data. We're gonna hop up a little bit here to our front pack.
So he's only on with the...
Taking a look at Miller right now. Who I think we're watching. I think this will be interesting to see how it all plays out in terms of strategy. Because it'll be interesting to see what happens towards the end. If there's action, if there's unfortunateness that happens on the track. And I personally, I don't know how long wets are going to last out here, actually. Do you have any idea? Pretty long? I mean, there's sturdy tires. They got a lot of rubber.
I think technically they can go all the way, but I don't know.
Another one from Limp well done, 131.048.
He's fast in the rain.
He's fine. He's ready. He's here for it. He's ready to go. Okay. Settling in. Derpy, it looks like we already had a pit from him. He is on intermediates, it looks like. And we have our 2 Mercedes leading the pack here. All right. Ooh, Prism, I was crashed out, dude. I'm so sorry, man. I hate seeing it. It's just I always want everyone to finish. That's anytime I go into a race, that's my only goal really is to finish.
We'll definitely review that. And see what happened there.
Yeah, we'll always take a look after the race. So if there are ever times when you're out there, you're looking for race results immediately. Part of the reason why they're not posted immediately is because we do try to do our best to take the time to look into it and look into events, and appropriately award penalties and whatnot. Because it matters, it matters. There's rewards and prizes on the line. This is the thing. We're doing a thing. We're trying to keep it legit.
What's it doing?
taking a look at Hyper here, going not into the pits. Thought he was. Okay, well done. Fastest lap after fastest lap. He's settling in. Ooh, Miller taking it away. 134.69. Okay. Okay, our number 4 McLaren driver right now. All right, all right, all right. Ooh, okay, okay. This is, are we coming up on some of the drivers in the back now already? This is a crazy track to me. This is a crazy track to me because a crazy set of racing. I think actually, no, the rain's still there. I was tricking myself into thinking that it'd lighten up a little bit because I want it to, because the rain scares me. I don't know what else to say about it. It does. All right, we're looking at Fabry now, chasing down Z1 Hyper. I'm actually gonna hop down a little bit here to the middle of the pack and see how they're doing. So we're taking a look at Alpha, currently sitting in 10th. So they're pretty close together. Pretty close. They're battling it out in the middle of the pack.
That's he's in. There's a number error because he's running the same numbers as the other. Oh no, we're on.
Yeah, no, we're on Alpha. No, we're on Alpha. Ooh,
sorry,
we had a spin out there from Eon.
I thought you.
No, it's okay. I'm a professional,
There's 2 teams
sir.
named with Alpha in their names. So.
I'm a professional.
So who was that spun?
But I do my best. I thought it was Eon, but it might not have been. It might have been Art. It's hard to keep track.
Oh,
a lot of,
2 people
diving into the pits. Okay.
Oh,
That's
just barely.
Yeah.
That must have been just barely.
The game's picky sometimes. The game is picky sometimes.
Here, you want me to let's look at that.
I'm gonna hop over
Just 2
to.
people with penalties, right?
I believe so.
Oh, he hasn't registered his yet. Oh, what just? Oh no. Yeah.
From Art, so maybe he was the one that spun off. It could have been. Because then if he's
just had 2 people go in, I don't know if that helped them or not.
well, it'll be interesting to see. Like I said, so I think the strategy will be interesting to see how it all plays out today, because I think there's a lot of potential for things to work out and some people say and things to not. And a comfort level to driving these conditions has to be considered. You know, because at the end of the day, this is F122. It is a game. Physics are a little bit different from previous ones. Maybe you haven't practiced in the rain a lot, you know, and so it really it's going to challenge the drivers for sure. I know it already is. Ooh, Miller is speeding under the safety car. Don't like to see that.
He's gotten that before.
Yeah, he's a little bit of a speed demon there.
Yeah.
Mind the rules, young man.
That's gonna hurt him.
It is gonna hurt him.
You can't serve that until the race begins again.
Is that another? Is that another? Or is this the same one? Angle speeding under the pit lane.
In the pit lane, one's not as bad.
No. We do have a safety car on the track right now, as I'm assuming Arts had it done.
It must have been a bad
getting
crash.
cleaned up.
Yeah, we didn't get it, but.
Yep. A couple drivers diving into the pits because they can. Fabry right now are number 4, so Miller is now up to the top. So do you think he'll stay out the whole time? Maybe.
I have no idea.
Potentially. Well,
Maybe. I mean, the thing is everybody's going. Some people are going into inters. So instead of watching stops, let's look at tires. Everybody's going on to different stuff.
Yeah.
So Miller's still out there on his wets. A bunch of drivers have gone in, and everybody that's gone in. No, one person went on to wet still. The rest are on inters though.
Yeah.
So it's definitely drying up.
Allegedly. It looks wet to me, but who am I to say I'm not out there? I don't have to experience the force feedback. It's 80%. It says less, so we'll believe it.
Lesser of rain.
Lesser of the wetness. But you know, I don't know. I'm glad I don't have to do it. A little bit longer to go, I think, before we have that safety car in, and then we'll be back to the action. I'm hoping we don't have too many more of these throughout the race, because you know I want to see everyone on their best day. I want to see everyone having a good time, getting out there, getting it done. Safety car's definitely gonna squeeze us back together a little bit, I think. Is it done? It sounds like it's done. I don't know if safety car though. I still see it. Do you see a little bit of parting in the clouds there, maybe? Maybe? We can hope. I wonder, do you know any interesting things about previous times where it's been wet here? Can you remember any interesting, crazy times when it's been wet here? Nothing notable that comes to mind. Fallen, another 5-second penalty for speeding. Well, I don't know if it's another penalty, I should say. It sounds like we're back to it a little bit. I don't think so though. I think we're still under safety car. Sounds like
we're still under safety car.
Yeah, it's just the sound.
Oh, what is that?
Ooh, a little bit of contact there. Not what you want to see. Let's hop into a different view. We'll take a quick look over here at our number 1 Miller. Just chasing down that safety car, you know, hanging out with him, getting comfy, cozy. So it looks like Miller's the only one who hasn't hit it all so far based on tires. Because he's still on those same 7-lap old wets. So I think I'd be willing to bet he's going to try and just play the long game, stay out there, conserve the tires, and just try to ride off into the sunset in first. That's my theory. Putting it in as my vote of what happens. We were just talking. Oh, sorry. Alright, looks like just about all of our racers are aligned back up again. I think the safety car's coming in. Maybe 1-2 more laps. That's my guess. Another guess, another prediction. But I'm not actually an oracle. That would be terrible. Ooh. Miller was disqualified from the session for ignoring the yellow flag. How though? He was behind the safety car the whole time. Like I said, in just a moment, once the formation lap finishes up. So this could change a few things. As it always does, we apologize for the interruption that caused. There's just issues with the safety car in this game, which we are going to be looking into again, you know, and trying to fix. Because we want to make this better. We want to make this an easier experience. We know you don't like having to wait for things to come back on. We don't want you to wait for things to come back on, so we're working on it. We're going to make it better. We're going to make it easier. Ultimately, at the end of the day, we have to work with what we got, which is EA. Shout out to them. All right, once we get back to the beginning, I should say, and the formation lap is over and we start the race, our leaderboard will be back up, and we will be good to go on that. And here we are. Take a breath, everyone. I'm taking a breath. That was a quick, I know you guys just saw a loading screen and the, you know, the formation thing real quick. Or not the formation, but the calendar. But whew, it was a flurry of activity back here. Trying to make things work again. So again, one last time, thank you for your patience. We appreciate it. All right, and we're lining up. So, as always, template speed. I think we have 14 laps to go because we're doing 25% to match just about what was left. like I said, we're using the order that we had. And we're gonna go from here. It'll be good. And here we are, lights away, back to it. 13 laps on this setup, and we are gonna go from there. Hairy turn 1 again, because it always concerns me. Ooh, looks like we got a little bit of action going on there, but I think it's settled down. We're gonna hop towards the front here in just a second. Ooh, that was a nice shot. That was cinematic. I liked that. All right, and we're going to hop down into one of our driver's cockpits. We are looking at Yoik right here, sitting at number 6, trying to make a quick move here on number 5, Jonas. Ooh, a little bit of tire touching there. I think he might have caused a little bit of a jitter jatter there with his teammate. A little wiggle on the track. Okay, so we're settling in. Limp, Hyper, Miller, Fabry, Yoik, Jonas, Lannon, Kumar, and Lannon again. Which is Toby in number 9, who's running the same number because of that software that we're using. Naming them twice. Okay, and then Derpy in 10. All right. We've oriented. I'm gonna hop up here to Hyper because I want to see what the front of this pack looks like. Ooh, what a view! What a view! We have Miller coming up in 3rd. Well done, coming into 123.641, taking full advantage of this clear weather and his faster tires, and is getting after it. So that was an interesting shakeup how things went. Unfortunately, we just have to kind of adapt to the game, but I'm hoping that this gives the drivers another opportunity to actually really go for it this time. As always, being cautious and careful and safe and smart, but get after it, because under wet conditions it can just be tough. It can just be tough when you're getting to it and you're trying to get after it and push yourself in the rain, because it's spooky. It scares me. It scares me. Okay, where else is there action? We got Pango and Kefalinos towards the back. Kefalinos just made a move on Pango. Let's hop back there real quick and see what's going on in the back here, because we can. 2 laps into the last 13 laps here. If anyone's just now tuning in, there was a bit of an incident. We needed to restart because the safety car in this game just likes to make decisions for itself, and we don't like that. So, okay, so do we think anyone? Yeah, we'll probably actually have another pit stop then in this game, in this round. They have to pit. Okay. So we'll see a pit stop. Can you pull up the tires? I want to see what everyone's running real quick. A mixture of both. All right. We'll see whose strategy pays off here. Z1 Hyper taking away that fastest lap of the 121.852. Ooh, and then Bad Car Guy, who is Lannon, coming out with a penalty. Unfortunate, but you got to do what you got to do. Sometimes you just take a little too much curb. Toby, another penalty for corner cutting. Okay. Not one of the Jonases. Okay. That totally... Yeah, we're... Interesting. We're gonna hop here, and we are looking at Pseudo right now in 14th. Let's hop up a little bit to see where the action is. I think that's right around here. This is good. I like this. Who was that? I looked to the right to look at you, and I missed it. Is that Toby?
It might have been the fake one. Yeah, safety car. I think he turned it off.
Oh, things are going so well. All right. Well, now there's 2 Clausens, so I'm not sure. Can we pull that down so I can put up the other one real quick so we know for sure what's happening? Toby is out. Okay. So Toby is out. I'll go ahead and put that away for a moment. Everyone was diving into the pits. Okay. It's fine. They'll clear the wreckage, and it'll be good. This is racing. This happens. We're gonna adjust. It'll be good.
This is a big benefit to the guys that are running, that ran the softs, because they can run the mediums now.
Yeah.
And the mediums will get you to the end. So everybody who's running the mediums now are having to run hards because they don't want to. I don't think the sauce can make that.
And now we have a mix-up at the front because we have some people who are choosing to stay out, and some people who are deciding that nope, I want those fresh
Jonas
tires.
stayed out.
Jonas stayed out. Looks like Clausen stayed out, so that moved him up quite a bit. So we have Jonas, Limp, Clausen, Hyper, Miller, Yoik, Lannon, and Kumar, followed by Derpy, Pango, Fabry, Cavalinos, Sundaby, and Art. Clausen, who is Toby, is out.
So
I'm gonna hop up towards the front here. There we are. It's a double click. We're gonna hop into the cockpit with Sizzle. Sizzle. Okay, how many laps did we have before we got to the end? Yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't start it now. They were probably just one more lap. Yeah, I think it's only one.
Quick cleanup. Bro, I would not want to be one of those. I mean, it would be cool. Don't get me wrong. Like, just to be that close to F1 racing. So there's that. So maybe I would be fine with it. But it seems sketch.
It's low adrenaline to high adrenaline.
It's 0 to 100 in an instant. I mean, I think that's also a lot of F1 too. Like, because some of the reaction times that these guys gotta have, and you know, I mean, even in this and what we're doing here, the reaction times these guys have, our guys have to have is pretty crazy. Because you gotta be quick. Because you gotta stay in it. Avoid things. That is always the challenge, right? Because if we harken back to days gone by, zoom, fast, turn. Eventually you win. Fast line. Nope. And that's all there is to it. Just remember, those are the winning tips for success. Follow that detailed instruction booklet.
Let's all pray and hope that the safety car doesn't mess up.
Thoughts and prayers.
It can do it. It can do its only job.
Then its only job is just to drive around the track, which you wouldn't think would be that hard. But and after how many games have they done so far? A few, I would argue. You'd think they'd have it figured out by now, and they don't. So we're just gonna rag on them for a little bit. Every time we have to deal with this, we're going to shame EA this time because.
That's gotta be bad.
Ooh, okay. So a Sizzle.
I wonder if he got damaged.
And Limp. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see.
That might hurt him.
It might.
It's definitely gonna hurt him more than.
More than Limp, who's in number 2. So safety car is in this lap, so we're going to be back to the racing in just a moment here. And we got 8 laps left. 8 laps left of this adventure here in Monza at the Temple of Speed. I think it'll be good for everyone to settle in, find their pace, find their speed, find their line, and then get after it, get to it, and get it done. And it sounds like we are just about back to it. Where are we right now? We're coming into the front straight. Safety car pulled off, and here we are off to the races again. I'm going to hop up here to Limp, our number 2, a little bit closer to Jonas here as they come into the first turn. Nice, clean driving there. Didn't hear any wheel spin, so I think that was good, clean. Limp is on hards right now as opposed to Jonas's mediums. Side by side there as they're coming down into this next section. Good overtake there by Limp. Nice and clean. Love to see it.
He's been driving so fast.
He's been driving good, man. And he's on hards right now, which are the slower tires. And they're cold. Okay. I like to see it. All right, we are gonna take a quick look back. I want to look at the middle of the pack here, with Yoik, Lannon, and Clausen, because they're pretty close together here too. Miller is sitting in 4th. I know he's going to be trying to chase down that 1, 2, 3 up there. And let's hop into the cockpit of Yoik, our number 6 driver. Okay, I think we found our rhythm again. I think we found it. Limp with another fastest time, 1:21.423. Looks like we have an overtake here in the making from Bad Car Guy. Almost 3 wide, squeezes in there, and is able to take that number 6 spot away from Yoik. That was elegant. That was nice. Clean.
That was very clean. And looks like he might be taking another. Lights flashing right now.
He's going after it, moving into number 5.
Woo!
Landon's having a good day. He's getting after it. Okay, and he's going to be trying to chase down Miller. Now, if we hop up to Miller, he is caught up with our 1, 2, 3 here. So he is staring down at the back of Hyper. And I know he's got pace, so I know he's going to be trying. He's going for the podium. He's going for top. He's trying to get that.
That's interesting. He was on sauce, wasn't he?
And he went to hards.
Instead.
So I think he's done.
He likes the hards more.
He's done. He's getting comfortable here. He's settling in. And he's going to finish out, I think, the rest of the race on these tires.
The mediums could still make it.
Derby with a 3-second penalty. All right. So it'll be interesting to see how that shakes out for players, or for our racers, I should say, as they have their penalties come out in the end.
Yeah, so we just have 2 so far.
DRS is back in action. It looks like Miller is in that time frame, so he's going to be taking advantage of it. Fabry now taking away the fastest lap. 1:21.076 in our Red Bull there. Ooh, close racing there as Miller tries to navigate. Ooh, and he spun! Potentially some front wing damage to that as well, and he is out of the front of the race. We're going to jump into Jonas's car. Yep, Jonas's car for just a moment and follow him and see how he's doing here as he's chasing down Hyper. Landon sitting in a comfortable 4th right now. Yoik is right there with him though, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. And Fabry is right there with them as well. And I know he's trying to move his way up the back. Let's see what we can get done. 5 laps left to go in our race today. Hear that DRS getting enabled there from Jonas, our number 3 driver. Temple of Speed is speeding. Ooh, it looks like we had some damage there. I think that was our 2nd Red Bull driver, Derpy. Might have been involved in that. No, it was Fabry. We're gonna go back there. I want to see what happened. I think that was Fabry who might have had that spin out there. Unfortunate. Okay, we're gonna jump back up to the front one more time, because we want to see the action. So it looks like we have a little bit of space now from our number 1 Limp and our number 2 Hyper. Limp's really just, he's running off into the horizon there. Seeing that wide open road and just chasing it down, seeing how fast he can go. Fabry though still does have our fastest lap, even though Limp is comfortably at number 1. I know he's going to be trying to take that back, but he is on hards. So that will be more difficult for him to have a fastest lap. Fabry was on softs when he got that.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of separated a bit.
Yep, everyone's spread out a little bit, settled into their positions. Jonas way in the back now at number 11. It looks like he pitted. Taking a look at Fabry, who looks like he's ghosted. And Sizzle has left the session as well. I'm not sure. We are taking a look at our number 2 Z1 Hyper though, as he comes in. 3 laps to go as we finish up our race today. And just about now, I think we're going to be putting up the driver of the day poll. So go ahead, hop in there, vote for your driver of the day. We'll see how that compares to what the game thinks. of as the driver of the day. Let us know your thoughts, opinions. Miller is in 6th again. So that hiccup that he had didn't slow him down too much, so he'll be one to watch. I don't know if he's going to be able to make it up, though, in 3 laps. That'll be tough, so I think he's just going to be trying to scrap for points. Cefalino sitting in a comfortable 5th, Yoik in 4th, Landon in 3rd. And this isn't necessarily the lineup for our 1 through 5 that I was expecting, but I'm not surprised. Because we have a lot of fast racers out there, and these are the ones who I would expect to be towards the front. So a good performance from everyone so far today, and I know it's been definitely a bit of a challenge here as they're, we're trying to overcome the obstacles, overcome the adversity, as they say. Kefalinos with a 3-second time penalty, and it looks like we have that poll up now. So cast your vote, let us know what you think, and we will let you know the results in a minute after the race is over. We're gonna hop into the cockpit of Lim, our #1 driver right now, taken away from the head, and he's just had a comfortable lead. And it's been impressive to see what he's been able to do this season so far, because he has been either at the front or right there with the front the entire time of this championship series. Points will be in his favor, I think, especially now that we are in our 3rd race. I think we're settling into we'll be watching those points and how they add up as we're going along in this championship series, because every point will count. And I know that some of our racers, especially who haven't been able to have the performances they've wanted this first couple, will be making it up. We'll be trying to make up points, and those who've been doing well so far are going to try and get every single point that they can. Let's take a look back now at Lannon, our #2. Hyper looks like must have had a little bit of an incident out there that gave him a bit of a tough go, potentially just sliding around a little bit. Always possible, especially when you're trying to push it and get there towards the end and have a good finish across the line. We are looking at Yoik, our #3 right now. Landon, our #2. And so it seems like there's a bit of a gap here between our 1, 2, and even 3. And then we're pretty close. Z1 Hyper is chasing down Yoik, trying to take that position back. Okay. 2 more laps to go, and we are almost to the end. Thank you for pulling up penalties. So it looks like Landon has a 3-second penalty. I think if he's able to maintain what he's got going right now, he should be okay and in the clear, but he's definitely going to have to push, and Yoik could take that away from him if he plays his cards right. Derpy might be falling back another position as well. Kefalinos, I don't think will be affected by this. And we have Clausen in the rear as well with the penalty. We are going to jump forward for just a moment to our #2 driver. We're going to take a look at our #1 driver, Limp, because I've been impressed. I've been really impressed by what I've seen so far in these first couple races here. Really fast racing, really clean driving, and just all around pretty impressive efforts here by Limp, one of our Mercedes drivers. Mercedes has been doing pretty good. Both him and Hyper have been performing for sure, so constructors points will be in their favor. We are headed into the last lap here, so it all comes down to this. Yoik retired from the session, and I think that's what happened. We see the damage there, so it looks like he was just into a wall, pushing it a little bit too hard, and then I think maybe just spun out. Miller comes into 4th, Derpy in 5th now, Kumar in 6th, Jonas in 7th, Art will be in 8th, and Sunby in 9th, with Fabry then coming into 10th. So that shakes things up a little bit. Miller's going to enjoy this because he wants every single point that he can get. And we're going to hop forward, though, and take a look at our #1 racer, because I think he's going to be... He just needs to cross the line, and he's got this in the bag. I don't know, but do you think Hyper... I don't think Hyper's going to be able to squeak out that last second to get ahead of Landon. Be tough. That'd be tough.
It's not quite there.
Not quite there, no. But impressive effort from our racers today, and here we have Well Done coming across the line impressive finish there. Bad car guy taken in second, and we'll just hop back from racer to racer as they cross the line. KGB Daddy, a last second penalty. Unfortunate right towards the end there. Hyper across the line, Miller in fourth across the line. Derpy just about to get there. Quite the race today. I'm glad we didn't have more incidents. And everyone but 2-3 of our drivers finished. I mean, for the kind of track that this is and the kind of speeds these guys are pulling, I'm glad we were able to have, as many of our racers finished. I want to say just a quick thank you to everyone viewing, all of our racers. Thank you for bearing with us today as we've tried to navigate EA's EA-ness, I'll say. EA doing EA things. Quick special shout out to our partners SimCoaches and Zinx. You can check them out at simcoaches.com and zinxxinx.digital. If you are interested in getting new pedals, check out SimCoaches. They have some phenomenal products in their lineup. And if you're interested in digital marketing and some impressive graphics, Kefalino's taking a 1:29.62 real quick for fastest lap, stealing it away right in the last moment before he crossed the line. But if you want to start your digital adventure, check out zinxxinx.digital to see what they have to go. We are going to finish up this poll. Christos Kefalinos is the driver of the day, our Greek racer. We are going to end our poll and see what our viewers had to say. Limp is the racer of the day, the driver of the day for us over here. I think that was well deserved. I think he had a pretty strong performance there. Coming in, getting it done, a commanding lead from the start, and then a commanding lead that he held to the finish. And that consistency can be really hard, especially when you're going from wets on the first go at this. And if anyone's just, what are you talking about? Wets, this is a dry race. Shenanigans from the safety car, had to do a quick restart, 25%, finish it off. Because it wasn't EA doing EA things. So again, thank you for everyone for bearing with us with that. But Limp, well done, as he has to adapt to those quick changes and the changes in the strategy there. So I'm impressed by what our drivers were able to do today. Way to go. Well done. We have well done in first, Bad Car Guy in second, Z1 Hyper third, Miller fourth, Sub Kumar in fifth, who had a pretty good race today, considering that he started in the back. Derpy, KGB Daddy, Pseudo, Fallen, Christos, Fabry, Pangil, Yoik, and Sizzle. And then we will pull up the other racers real quick. We have Toby in 15th, and then previously we had two racers who didn't finish, Art and Nation, who unfortunately DNF'd previously. Well done today, everyone. Let's pull up the calendar in just a moment, so that we can take a look at where we are next week. I do believe we are in, we're in Silverstone, and we do have a sprint race next week as well, so make sure to tune in for that if you want to see the action out there for our British GP at Silverstone. Well done again, everyone. Limp, way to go. Really impressive. Broken Hypocrite, also well done. So good to see everyone's efforts out there today. Way to go. Thank you for sticking with us as we tried to navigate these challenges. We are going to take a look at what happened today. We're going to make some adjustments, and hopefully, I know we're going to be able to have a bit smoother of a stream next week, because that's what we do. Progress, not perfection, but progress. We will adapt and overcome and keep making this a better experience for you. If anyone has thoughts, comments, suggestions for what they might like to see, let us know. We will do our best to accommodate that and make it happen. But we are going to be signing off here. Thank you again, everyone, for tuning in. Tune in next week to watch us in Britain, in the UK. Pop over and see a right proper race and get it done. So as always, thank you again. This is Iverzim, your commentator, signing off, and everyone have a wonderful, safe, and exciting weekend. Take care.